Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Casting 495 Celebrities Worldwide, C4CW. Today is Sunday, and it is a very hot day. 30 June 2019. We've got July and August, and then September, man, is when the fall begins. The autumn, the cool weather. So, I'm looking at this story today. By the way, I'm One Sir Grove, your host. If you're a fan of this show, if you're a true fan of this show, and you respect and appreciate this show and what we do here, we 495 as a whole, we absolutely most certainly appreciate you. I'm reading this, I haven't watched the video. I don't even think I want to. It's just a waste of fucking time on Earth and waste of bandwidth. The video title is Uber exec buys $71 million mansion in Beverly Hills. Fucking stupid, dude. First of all, fuck Uber, okay? Fuck Guber. Fuck the goddamn Uber fucking company. Piece of shit fucking company. I despise Uber, man. Fuck their whole network. I'm not talking about the good drivers and the people that are good, that work at the company. People need to make a living, and I respect that. You already, if you follow the show, you already know how I feel about that. Can't dislike people that are just trying to make money, earn a good living, and do the right thing in life. In terms of rapist drivers and shit, government should vaporize all of them, man. They have no fucking place on earth, in prison, or any fucking where in this domain. Just fucking government, U.S. government should just X them all out. Fuck them. Goddamn fucking Uber rapist drivers and shit driving around. And of course, it keeps happening. You keep hearing these fucking stories. You know why? You have a piece of shit company called Uber. It's fucking stupid. And their whole story, I'm sure, is like, well, it's not always like an actual Uber driver. But sometimes and a lot of times it motherfucking is, though. So, I've read about their lawsuits. I've read about the lawsuits against their company. I've seen so much shit in the news media, man. And I'm a researcher, so I research domestic and foreign information. Foreign intelligence, space intelligence, European Space Agency, Russian Space Agency, man, you name it. I research it. If it's data, I research it. Fuck Uber. Uber's a despicable piece of shit, fucking piece of trash company, in my opinion. So this dude goes and buys a $71 million mansion in Beverly Hills. Tacky, dude. Fucking just stupid, dude. Look, man, when I make my billions, dude, $71 million fucking home. Come on, man. First of all, I'm already an investor, and I already invest in the markets. I don't need a $71 million fucking home. That's pathetic, man. This thing that these humans do, so when I was in college at the university, in terms of like Asian studies, right? So we studied the concept, principle of macro versus micro versus macro, in terms of how in North America, people, for whatever reason, in their ego minds, they need these big cars, gas guzzling SUVs, big fucking huge like boxes to live in. It's all this big shit. Whereas in different Asian countries, in the Asian world, they don't need shit like that, man. It's not even practical. It doesn't even make any fucking sense. It's fucking stupid to do shit like that in Asia. Very densely populated, tight quarters. And then the other thing is like, even if you have the money, like, why would you want to do it? It's fucking ridiculous, man. But you know how some Americans are with their ego. Like, I mean, dude, $71 million. You know how many people you could help with that money, man? You know how many people on earth you could help with $71 million? Man, and then the other thing that when I was in college, university, paying my way through school, I worked in a lot of restaurants. I did a lot of restaurant work, business. And, man, I used to wait on tables. I used to greet guests as a host. I used to deliver food. And I did that, man, to pay my way through school. And even doing that, man, I was still strapped for cash because it's expensive, man. nowadays, depending on where one is. So the point is, man, is when I heard about that piece of shit fucking company, Uber, from the very beginning, man, the company, because I meet these guys and I'm like, you know, I worked in these restaurants and these dudes were like, they were Guber drivers on the side. And I was like, man, so what's the deal with you guys driving for Guber? And they're like, oh, you know, we have babies and stuff and we have to like feed our babies and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. So working in this restaurant ain't paying it. Ha ha ha. We all know that it's not, right? Because I had IT jobs on the side. And they're like, yeah, so we drive for Guber. And I was like, damn, do they let y'all get tips? And they were like, nah, they take all of our money. And I was like, oh, really? Guber doesn't even allow you to get tips? And they're like, nah, they don't. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting, man. You know, that's an interesting business model, you know, where for like what? I mean, I heard that they can now, but it was like what, the first 5 years of the existence of the company? They didn't allow, or some shit like that. Some years they didn't allow for driver. I mean, how are you going to work in the service sector, in a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Or as a Guber driver, and the company that you're working for as an independent contractor or whatever, it's not going to allow you to get tips. Now, I understand, I've heard stories now that they can now get tips or some shit like that. But again, my point is, for so many years in the beginning of the development of the piece of shit fucking company, Guber, that is, i.e. Uber, they did not allow for their drivers to get tips. So in my mind, that tells me that company's a piece of fucking shit company. Outright, dirty, despicable piece of trash ass company. And when I heard that was foreshadowing. That was the foreshadowing. Because ever since that time, when I was working in those restaurants in college, I just started to see one lawsuit after another, one rapist fucking Uber driver after another, just one thing after another, and all over the media. In fact, when their company went public, they lost like $2 billion or some shit like that. $2 billion in losses. You know why? Because, man, their shit is out of control, in my opinion. It's just a rogue fucking company. The dude that started it bounced. His right-hand man bounced. I mean, they were just dirty from the fucking beginning, man. Just some dirty shit, not giving a fuck about people's safety, in my opinion, people's lives. You know, got a bunch of rapist drivers driving around. You know, just a company that's out of fucking control. I don't care that it's a fucking, it's now a publicly traded company. Doesn't change any of the aforementioned. It doesn't excuse anything in terms of the preceding that is the aforementioned, in my view, in my worldview. The fact that their company was out of control, no, like fucking very little customer service, just everything I would hear from all these people about fucking Guber, that is the Uber bitch made fucking company. So then you hear, man, this dude goes and buys a $71 million home. Wow. Why don't you give that to the fucking, why don't you give that to like some organization, man, that's like, you know, a rape victims like awareness like organization or something, man. You know? I mean, dude, man, the company, man, in my opinion, it's just so pompous. It's so arrogant, so ego fucking testicle. It's just so fucking dumb, man. The whole thing. They're just a piece of shit fucking company. And the fact that they keep trying to like do all these advertisements and you hear about them in the media all the time and they make it seem like everything's kosher, like it's all cool. In my book, man, none of their shit is cool. None of their fucking programs, none of their products, none of their shit. Like in my world book, fuck the Uber company, dude. It's a piece of fucking shit company. And in terms of its revenue, so what? I mean, anybody can sell drugs, become a member of a cartel, be involved in a cabal, you know, do dirty fucking racketeering, like black market, like fucked up shit, and then sugarcoat it and dress it up and make it look like like it's a good thing here to provide a service to the community. Man, fuck the Uber company, man, 100%. Fuck 100%, man. The Guber fucking company, i.e. piece of shit Uber company. That's my opinion on Sir Grove. Fuck them.